Hello there everyone and welcome back to more XCOM Chimera Squad. It was a little bit awkward in my last mission. I don't know how much of it was my own fault, considering we've been repeatedly having issues where my agents have like no cover to them. Although when you're completely surrounded, I guess it's kind of a given that I would be flanked at an opportunity or two, but it cost me having to restart the mission, which, considering we seems like we were doing so well up to this point, is a bit of a letdown, or a little bit unfortunate for me. I'm not happy with it. But of course, with me not taking advantage of my master crafted shotguns or my max trained agents, I guess the fault is ultimately on my end. But let's continue with our training. I'm going to commit 5 days to have an Axiom get his counterattack, even though it does not look like I'm ever going to get the benefit with it, at least as far as fighting against the Prodigy, but you never know what might happen after that fact. And let's see, tag team's done with Torque. We got a nice fancy epic weapon for her, which is even better. And we're now ready to tackle the Prodigy presence here, which I'm hoping will do pretty well. I just gotta be a little more aggressive, I suppose, with my skills, or all my one-use abilities, which would probably help. So first off, let's negate the unrest here, because why the hell not? And get ready for a mission. I have tons of credits, I have tons of Illyrium, and 2 more days until the master crafted machine guns, or submachine guns, which is great. It just means we have this one mission left to do before we're done, not benefiting from any master crafted weapons. But it looks like the Thralls are going to have additional health here, so I do worry a little bit there.
A breach won't always overwhelm a hostile force. Nearby hostiles may rush in to back up their allies. Should a hostile force push back, hold steady until you've dealt with their reinforcements.
Now, how do I want to do this? Because I do want to continue getting prisoners, because intel is going to be ever necessary. But having additional dragon rounds, especially in combination with a guaranteed hit, is going to be nice. And at the very least, we learned a couple things about like our reflex grip and our abilities, so I'm inclined to maybe give that to Shelter instead. Maybe. Although it still could be useful here for Carp if he can shoot and still charge forward. There is benefit there. And we have autoloaders, of course, for Banish. That will definitely be useful for killing a high value target. And let's see, you have Smoke Bomb. Smoke Bomb's not really useful here. I think my main realization, because all their psychic abilities kind of ignore cover, it's if we're going to be face off against the Shrike Squad, that could be of concern. And I need to be mindful of that. Because Hitmen, the Bruisers, they can all... I could use the Smoke Bomb against them pretty decently. But I like the concept of just lighting them on fire to really restrict what they can essentially do. At least it denies them maybe guaranteed hits on me. Am I okay with this? I like to think I'm okay with it. But we're still having trouble getting Zephyr to kind of draw their fire with her adrenal overdrive serum there. And otherwise, I would like more flash bombs. I want the med patch because it's convenient. I could give Carp a flash bomb as well. I think with what I just said about the smoke bomb, it's kind of more useful, but do I really not have a second flash bomb? Oh yeah, it's the second flashbang I have. Alright, that makes more sense. At least it can be much more valuable here. At least against the Progeny. Or the Progeny. I'm getting so mixed up today for whatever reason. It's been like that the past few episodes I want to feel, but I think I feel better with this, but Holo Scanner, I'm only going to get to benefit off of 2 breaches, so I really would like another kind of ability that I can use in like slot 3 or slot 4, but maybe I can go half and half. That's a possibility too if there's multiple breach points, and get double flash bombs that way. Or at least a flash bomb and then the holo targeting, or holo scanner. Since I'm kind of learning that maybe that works better for me. Maybe. Alright, so this is probably going to be the hardest mission I'll have to deal with. Because after this, we're going to have upgrade submachine guns. Maybe one of these agents will get their full promotion in. And then I have reason to bring Godmother and everyone back in. Or at least start utilizing my principal agents anyway. And that will help a ton. Let's just not be too conservative.
Informant spotted Prodigy forces at this location. Let's see what's inside.
And then dismantle it.
At least it's only 2 breaches or 2 encounters, so if I start off strong and not burn all my abilities, ooh, especially with run and gun, that would be amazing, but who benefits most from a run and gun? Maybe Shelter or Verge. If I'm planning on shooting with Verge, run and gun can be useful to get him in a better position or full cover, since Shelter is going to be moving around via swap. So let's see, enemies do +1 damage there. And there's only 2 of them. And successful shots here will critically hit. Which doesn't mean a whole lot there. And there's only 2 enemies, so a flash bomb is not useful here. It doesn't seem like it anyway. Well, actually it could, because it still lasts for the 2nd turn. And Zephyr's the one with the... Oh no, Zephyr's the one with the flash bomb, and then Kirp has the other one. So I think Verge gets the run and gun. Gotta keep in mind that Verge kind of goes last with this setup. Need to be mindful of that some. But I'm confident I could deal with these 2, so I take no damage there, and then Verge might take damage.
Stay behind me. We shall move in.
Depending on what we
Grenade
have.
out.
So only one was disoriented. So Alkalite 8 health. And the Sorrel has 8 health too. Oh, and Verge can help us out here too. I don't think there's any reason to use Phalanx, because these 2 we can basically shoot at. And you're on fire. Gotta remember guaranteed hit too, so... I want to hit you. You're gonna get your shot first, but again, disoriented might mean I'm okay. And we'll see about killing you. Ah. So Thrall, and you have dragon rounds, let's keep that in mind. So if I get a really good hit, oh god, there's multiples of them that are aggressive. Or extras that are aggressive, and one of them is guaranteed to hit Verge. So how comfortable am I to take the hit? Because you will survive unless I get the critical. But the fire could kill you afterwards, but you'll get a shot. Nope, he'll survive. You're disoriented. But sadly, Zephyr's in a bad spot. I might have to let the hostage go, but we'll see. So you are going to get to live. I'm just wondering who's likely to get shot. Well, of course, Zephyr is, because she's out in the open.
Protection.
And I get 2 charges of my shield bash, because you are knocked out without a doubt. And we'll have another flashbang. And who's the one? The Resident. So we'll have to see about going after you. And we gotta look at turn order 2. This probably doesn't help me very much, because after all, we're talking about a shotgun. You're already on fire, so you can't use your abilities. So I really want to make the argument that doesn't do me much good. And you go turn 8, so Verge or someone could finish him off. And you get armor and cover at least.
I made the arrest.
For the Prodigy.
Shelter's gonna take maybe another hit. I didn't think of where you might go. Now Sephiroth's not gonna take any hits. Oh, Soul Fire. It still pays off, thankfully. So I can crowd control and maybe get something done here. And this would be a good opportunity for the overdrive serum, since I'm not going to have Pari for this. And then I knock out this other one who's going to go. And then we'll see what happens with the rest of them.
I'll bring you down.
At least if I stun the resident, that gives me a lot more breathing room.
Thinning the crowd.
Nope, just 4 damage. Oh, weapon disabled, but that doesn't honestly help.
Don't let it phase you.
So I could swap and kill you. And then we'll see if Verge can do something about our friend. Considering he has no weapon, Verge could just battle stupor him in. That gives me a turn as well. Could. And that kills you before you get to act. And I am okay with that.
Postponing target.
And it heals Shelter too. So I have armor.
It is despair.
This will hurt.
I'm okay. Maybe not.
I gotta remember I have run and gun. I don't think it really helps though, but I do have banish. Is it really worth burning banish though? Who's left? The resident basically goes next. So I'm not gonna get an optimal turn, sadly. But since you're kind of forced to reload unless you have some psychic ability. Oh, you could fail. Let's see, 5. Those odds are so much better. Let's not kid ourselves. Especially with the burning to guarantee a kill, I think. Even if I roll low.
Hostile pacifier.
What the heck was that? Oh. Because of how close I was. That was kind of unprepared for, honestly. I do have a fan fire. I'm just wondering how to see. Because Sephiroth could just tank a hit pretty well, if not just stun outright. So I think I just kill you and use the fan fire. Well, Sephiroth gets to go no matter what, so it's a question of who do I prefer to kill? Because Shelter's going to take a big hit, but then he can regenerate 4 health. I'm just wondering if there's a way I can have my cake and eat it too, but don't think there is. I rather the flank shot's just so tempting. Wait. So Shelter could just swap with you. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I am going to burn fan fire, but
Clear. Go.
I think it's worth it here to just avoid any more damage. Especially with 99s to hit in dragon rounds.
Target down. Don't see movement.
Confirm.
Now, Sephiroth, you just try and do something with them, and maybe they'll just not get to act.
Fracturing.
And if they do, hopefully your party will do something. that route helps. Oh, will Pari do... Now, I'm honestly curious what happens there with Pari. Considering it's when she acts on her turns when the suplex kicks in. And Soulfire has a turn allotted to it. So Kara can just shield Zephyr worst case. No, I don't want to prepare, but... Sadly, you can't see the one Alkali, which would have been amazing, but... Guaranteed hit here is pretty good, too. I would like more prisoners without burning my charges, ideally. So I guess I chance... Oh, I didn't know you can go there. Is this a mistake to chance the 50-50? Not really, because Zephyr gets to... Well, Zephyr's gonna get levitated.
Could not arrest the hostile.
I could flashbang if I'm that worried about it. But all I need to do is make sure I see Zephyr to get the shield on her.
Okay, I'm moving.
Definitely inefficient, but I do want to get those prisoners
Hopping
while I
and
have
blocking.
a handle on this encounter.
Locking down.
Her splendor drops in flakes.
Sadly, that was a flank shot, but the shield's there. I have no idea if Pari would have kicked in or not, though.
Charged up.
And I do have crowd control again to just knock them both out, guaranteed. And Shelter's at full health. Yeah, I think I just take the one hit, though. So that way I can regenerate.
Target out of play.
Cheat the game a little bit,
I'm
if you
nearly
would.
out.
Because they're both basically going to get to go. Sadly, Carp won't get his regen because he doesn't have like an easy way to just bash them without burning his charge. So that's the only downside there. So we're going to have to get Furge to do that. And this is a guaranteed knockout. And we keep most of our charges.
Hostile is under arrest.
Most of our abilities, at least.
That's some fierce resistance. This must be a Prodigy stronghold.
They were not prepared for us.
Good, so let's take him out. So lead by example, +3 damage. That would be amazing for a guaranteed kill. Which would be good for Furge yet again. And we do have teamwork. Oh, although I also want you to get health. Although Zephyr can go in there too. And we can... I do have another flash bomb. Let's keep that in mind. And Shelter, I don't want to go first because he has the health kit. This is going to be awkward. Because I want to use the flash bomb. And as well as heal. But Zephyr with +3 damage means she basically takes out anyone she wishes. Especially now that she ignores armor. I just don't like this order though. But we have teamwork to help a little bit there.
Time to breach.
Alright, patch us up please.
Grenade out.
Okay, forward disoriented this time, so I like that. So what do we have? Thrall. There's probably a sorcerer around, so we gotta be mindful of that. And if I can get a crit or max damage, then you basically burn to death. It's worth trying. Not quite. Which is always annoying, I guess. And you already have full charge, don't you? Let's try 75, see if we can get something to follow up with. Nope. And they're all disoriented, so I don't even need Dazzle. I am going to take some big hits, though, potentially. Potentially. Unless... Well, Sephiroth's gonna punch, remember. And missing those 2 shots do not help. Ooh, the Sorcerer is also aggressive. And you're immune to mental effects, let's keep that in mind. So I want to get a guaranteed kill, since I'm pretty certain the fire's not going to kill the other Alkalite. So painful. Ah, it was close to being another death. But we have teamwork, and I'm not afraid to use it. I only hate the fact that that Thrall with 2 health is not going to burn to death, is he? And there's pretty much no one that can kill him. But I know what I want to do most of all. What are my odds on the Sorcerer? Not very impressive. So I think I take a bit of a gamble here with the Banish, even if you go late. You're probably way too powerful to let go, since I can't do much to you anyway. Oh, those odds, though, are not promising. If I light you on fire, that helps, though. 4 shots of 63, I do not like those odds one bit. If I don't take them, I'm gonna get bit in the ass. Ooh, that's
that
better.
Armor is a problem.
Can we find a weak spot?
Perfect. I got lucky, but I was not prepared for the breaking the armor, and I can hit both you with a crowd control. Now, let's just disorient everyone. Complete crowd control of the area. As much as I love to take you out, Carrot might be able to do something if I'm lucky. Aw, I thought I could hit both of you. I guess not. I got excited for a bit there. And I might still disorient you, but... Oh no, don't hit myself, especially.
Watch this.
Let's just try and crowd
I
control
almost
this. Because that's what literally her move is. And this works better because of cover. And I'm not near the canister that would probably explode too. Or at least not as close as it could be. Ah. Weapon disabled, so that helps a tiny bit. Maybe not much.
Excruciating.
Yeah, you survived, I figure as much, but you're dead no matter what next turn. But
That took a chunk out.
Ouch. You okay?
ooh, I can hit both of them, but how much damage is it? So I can hit both you and knock you both out. That's good enough for me. Are you the ones I should be going after, though? Because you two are going to get to go, and that's going to be a problem. Even if you're disoriented. Oh, I had the reflex grip. I should have just shot a pistol. I was too worried about Zephyr. And missed out an opportunity there. If I could hit both of them, that'd be pretty good. And that protects Carop at least. He just will be in a bad position. Or maybe the next turn.
Book him.
It just is not needed because again he's on fire. We at least should have a handle on this encounter. I just don't like the position I put myself in. You burn one. Zephyr's gonna take a big
Full
hit
up.
next. And then Shelter can help out Zephyr a bit, maybe. And I have armor.
No permanent damage.
The 20 dodge helped there. So I can slow you down at least. Sadly, I cannot heal Verge, so might have to commit to that a bit. So, Verge and Shelter are able to get their attacks in next. It's just you I'm scared of. So we have an easy way to deal with that.
Trading places.
Shelter will just be exposed as a catch, but I'd rather someone full health take a hit. And he regenerates life, I forgot about too.
Not much ammunition.
So I would love a Battle Madness on the Thrall to kill him. And that basically kills two birds with one stone, maybe. If I... What would be my...
We hear.
Good. And you're dazed. I could stun you, but... And you get to go next. I think I just used the health kit because why the hell not? And I got really good odds on you. So I think we chance it and that eliminates you from the equation.
Tag the hostile.
Even though
I
if
need
I
to
didn't
catch up.
even if I didn't kill him, at least I'd be relatively well protected there. And Carop can knock out our last one, so we got this. Very scary situation I put myself in. If that banish had failed, that would have been really sucky for me. Okay,
I
Don't-
require medical attention.
don't shoot the easy target.
Over
Why don't?
here. Come after me.
They're not gonna listen, Carop, but you can show them why that was a bad mistake.
I made the arrest.
You could show them why that was a bad idea, at least, to ignore you. So, we got this, at least. Again, a lot scarier than I would have liked, because...
Subdue the target.
Oh, reinforcements, we're not done yet. So, where the hell are they dropping in here? This is like an awkward spot. And I don't have the ability for Zephyr to just have her fun to just stand next to one of the openings, so let's get ourselves
Weapon
ready. Overwatch and prepare to shoot anyone who comes through. You're regenerating health. And if you do a preparation, you're in good shape. Really? This is not cover anymore, or at all. I don't know how I feel about that, honestly. And this box isn't cover either. I don't know what world I live in to have cover actually not be cover.
Transferring.
Steady pace.
Oh well, just hunker down, prepare, get yourself ready. And without that, I want you in a spot where you can do damage. This is probably the best I could do. I would have loved the shield, which probably would have been better. Nope. I want Overwatch, because your dragon rounds would be great here.
Eyes open.
We need you to cover us.
Oh, they jumped from the window. That's why. And the doors. Alright. So he'll live. So they all came from that side. I would love to swap with you, but that doesn't allow me to shoot. Yeah, because if I swap with you, I quite literally can't attack anyone, can I? Outside of a subdue. Ooh, subdue will actually do it because the fire will kill him. So this is worth it. And it slows him down. Even if it doesn't knock you down, the fire will kill you. I'm fine with this trade.
That was my fault.
Now, Zephyr, I think you do 1 less damage, but you have a chance to stun and hinder both of them. The only thing I don't like is you're going to get hit by both of them too, so I don't think it's worth chancing. So I was thinking maybe going after the Thrall, because then I can do a mind link of some kind. But that works too. Now, I cannot use any of my abilities, so... Oh, that's because I can't see you. Which sounds really odd, but... And reinforcements are imminent. So I think Verge going here might be better, because he gets to see both angles. Since he's not really helpful otherwise. Now, there's a question where to Overwatch. You can't really shoot there. Ooh. That's good enough, I think. That covers potentially both my arcs.
I will
potentially.
Fire if they reposition.
And you're stunned. That's fine. Kirp is in a terrible spot. That's all I need to say. So I'm wondering instead if I just do a preparation with them in case they don't come this way. That will boost them up in the turn order a bit, but the dragon round's so damn useful.
Thank you.
Oh, they could come from behind too, I just noticed. But that's a lot of targets to crowd control. Oh, and you're just gonna go after shelter, are you? Boo.
That'll leave a mark.
Let me draw their fire.
So
Best
you
I
can
move.
you can
Stay
kill the
close,
Thrall
okay?
for me. And then Zephyr gets to
Give you
go, and
something to think about.
Zephyr could do a lot of
One
damage.
less to worry about.
But if she doesn't do enough, you know that's gonna go badly. It'll go really badly if she doesn't do any kind of stuns to him. One of them will get to go, and then Verge will potentially get to go. This is ballsy, to say the least. Weapon unaffected. I don't care about your weapons. But at least he did he did nothing there, thankfully. Oh, never mind, now he's shooting.
Stop that!
Wow. Well, that was not all what I wanted. I didn't realize that entire thing could just explode instantly. Well. At least the AI is smart enough to use it, but still, wow. Well, let's try and get this managed. I'm hoping Berserk will hit the 3 health one and be close enough to a flank.
She is not earthly.
And then we kill you. I gotta be ready to
Won't
support.
slow me down.
They think you an appealing target.
Nope, I can't go anywhere. Not anywhere useful. Especially with reinforcements coming in again. And this is not cover, and I know that's destructible. Yeah, and you look like you have cover, which I absolutely hate that idea that you have cover. Because it probably means I'm not going to be able to hit you, and I need to be ready. I should have moved forward. Because I don't know if you have enough movement to help save shelter. God damn, he had well, you could tell this game is all sorts of whack. They one-shot and detonate the vehicle, and they still benefit from the full cover.
Hostile is gone.
Every pause is filled with notes.
Alright, and I have a shield to help.
Countless wings.
Now that is pretty much Zephyr's job, is to stabilize. And I'm going to be lit on fire no matter what. And apparently there's no cover here.
I'm roasting here.
Oh, and okay. I was worried that would end the turn, but thankfully it does not. So now we can get people up here. Where's Carib with that said? Oh, you're right there. And hopefully
Smashing
Verge can
extremity.
deal with that one thrall that's crippled. That was cool. Momentum's available, but I can't parry. Oh, it's because I'm on fire, that's why. Alright. I guess I'll have to... I guess I'll bite. Wait. Oh, he's stabilized, I think. That scared me a moment. Wait a minute. Oh, stabilize only delays it for a turn, or what the hell's going on? I saw I just oh, it's because I was lit on fire. You know how that's all sorts of screwed up. I can't stabilize them. I lose just because of the fire. Well, I learned a really valuable lesson, I guess.
Show them how you feel.
Because now I
Gives me room to work.
can't stabilize. And it's not possible to kill all 4 of them.
One less hostile.
And it was going well,
Thanks for the breathing
too.
room.
Sure, risky, but it was going well. I don't know how I should feel about this mission.
What hit me?
Push through the pain. Losing
All
blood.
right.
A lot of blood.
That's not going to work, and I already know it. We tried it before, dang it.
Ooh, hot, hot.
Your pain is overwhelming.
That's a shame. Maybe if I had done a preparation with Zephyr, I could have done it, but... At this point, there's nothing I could do. That's a shame. Oh, that was a free action. Well, that was odd. How do I get a free action? Not that it matters. I tried, I really tried. And then I got screwed over by the game there. I knew that it could explode the vehicle, but I just didn't expect it to explode immediately. Let alone, I don't recall ever seeing an option to detonate the vehicle on my own.
Informant spotted Prodigy forces at this location. Let's see what's inside.
And then dismantle it.
So what I really am hoping is that I can detonate that vehicle then, dang it, if they're able to. Because I honestly don't recall seeing an option to knock out or to shoot at it, but apparently they did. Oh well. Not much I can do about this, I suppose. But we know what to expect.
Time to break.
Just don't get near the dang vehicle is what I learned. And because Verge is spread out with me, Phalanx is not all that helpful here. And we learned that it's not actually a guaranteed kill because of the 1-point burn. So I would still have to hit him no matter what. So let's actually try and kill something maybe. Since I don't have much choice anyway. You do, however, have dragon rounds, so there's a possibility you could kill if you get max damage or a crit. Oh, you got both. Minimum damage there. And we have to go after you again, which should be okay. Maybe okay. Because hopefully Sephra could take a hit. I could throw a flash bomb. Oh no, I can't. Maybe if I'd done a blue move first, I might have been able to get away with it, but no, not here. Yeah, because I'm 1 damage short, I can't knock you out.
Let me try again.
Well, we'll see what we can do either way. Okay, Sonic Suplex, that's gonna... Okay, gonna hit Carop. That we can deal with at least. Thrall, you're gonna take a shot. Yeah, because you no longer have cover, I think, is what happened there. And you can hit both of them, but that might be a terrible idea. It might be a terrible idea, but... if I can stun you or mitigate what you can do to help, so... And you have 2 defense abilities on you as well. So weapon disable sort of helps. Not really, though. And you get to live, which is even more annoying. Because you know what's going to happen. Carop is going to be near death. Just from all that's going on. And sadly, I'm going to need to take a shot at you. Thankfully, I have a guaranteed hit available. Yeah, what's my odds to even hit? Terrible. So that's why I want a guaranteed hit. And you have armor, so this could not work.
I stopped the hostile.
Phew. That could have easily not worked. I need max damage there, it looked like. Poor Carib. And now I have no choice, but I have no flashbang. Ooh, I know what I can do. Battle Madness will not help me much. It could fail, which is where I might, well, be forced to heal if it does fail. And what I would like is he shoots the one, well, in full cover doesn't help. If I use Battle Madness, where does it benefit me most? Not really anywhere. But it might get a kill on if I'm lucky. It's a hit, just not the one I want a shot at, but... And that that spares Carib from a terrible fate. Alright, just go in there.
Hostile is under arrest.
I don't want a chance healing, but... And who's next? Well, Ferg is probably going to get flanked. Well, really, multiples could get flanked, but at least Shelter can heal himself.
Armored up.
And I think Carib just does a preparation to protect himself.
Countless wings.
Yes, do it. No, don't do it.
Can't take another hit like that.
Ouch. You okay?
So I can get a guaranteed hit on you, and that knocks you out entirely, so that's Shelter's job. You don't get to go
Splintering.
anywhere. And hopefully you actually will attack Zephyr. Okay, never mind. I thought he couldn't go anywhere, but I'm wrong. But I get my charge, which it looked like it actually missed.
I think I'm running low.
So I just swap. Unless I could swap with someone else, which I could swap with a friendly, but because I'm gonna kill you anyway, I just need to swap with someone where I can actually still see you. So we'll do this. And then just kill you. And regenerate life.
Thought that was a miss.
Alright, so you are very much probably going to attack either Ferg or
Protected from all angles.
Carib. And even if you don't and you attack Zephyr instead, then I still have Pari, but I prefer a shield. I prefer you attack a shield.
Buttoned up.
Now this is what I have in mind. I think I just let him live and regenerate 2 more life. I didn't realize you could shoot through there, but I think that's my plan. Just preparation, do what I can to regenerate life. Don't even bother with him just yet. And oh yeah, I already got a neural network on you, that's why. So let's just try and knock you out then.
Subdued the hostile.
So, not much else to really say. Just protect yourself. Let them just burn to death. Or at least just, well,
I'm nearly out.
I was gonna say maybe let Carib take the hit or knock him out, but that doesn't help me either. So in case the fire assault
Shields up.
expires, just shield someone. And Overwatch as a precaution. Although
Locking down.
I could have just shot him. There. And now, despite how rough that may have felt in my bitter mood, we'll heal back to full.
That's some fierce resistance. This must be a progeny stronghold.
They were not prepared for us.
Apparently they were. They knew how to take full advantage of the terrain. So... Plus 25 defense. I like everyone going in here. Gotta keep in mind flashbangs. And again, I don't really... Is it possible, like... Is it... What if I have both of them go in? Because Carp has a flashbang. He also needs to heal. Ugh. It's not possible to use the holo targeting and the flash bomb. Especially if I want the plus 3 damage. And we know there's a sorcerer in there, so Verge is pretty good to start with. Just because of the... Well, not really, but... The Banish can get almost a guaranteed kill on her. Almost, if I just need to get better odds shooting them. And I like this because at least Zephyr gets a guaranteed hit with that plus 3 damage. She just, what, does 7 damage minimum, so she's not really going to kill anyone, it's the problem. And I don't really trust Shelter to get the hit, because he's like the worst of our... He's the worst at hitting, and we can't even benefit from the holo targeting.
We shall move in.
Only thing I really dislike about that, benefiting from that.
Grenade out.
But at least the flash bomb's useful here. And it's possible to get a kill, especially with... Oh, the first unit. For some reason I thought it was the last. Silly me. So let's chance killing you outright. Ah. That 80%, man. You can... Yeah, and that Thrall has armor there. Funnily enough. Even though it's a guaranteed hit and a flank, he still has armor. I need to kill someone, dang it. For some reason I thought it was Verge that, or Zephyr that had the guaranteed hit, so I'm doing all sorts of messing up. Ah, well. So long as we can make this a success. I don't know how we can do that, though, very easily, because Zephyr's not going to get very good cover without... I'm going to use teamwork on her regardless, I think. At least that's a good start, I guess. With the Disorient really kicking in there.
I see the path.
Okay, so you're in a perfect position for Banish. I want to argue, but... Well, I don't have to worry about the Sorcerer just yet. Who can... I would love a Battle Madness on you, though. Or at least to kill you, especially with... Because you would potentially kill him, right? Because that's still cover. Surprisingly.
Enemies all around you.
But we missed it. It failed at
These
80%
neighbors will
before. But it looks like it worked. Perfect. Now I do want a teamwork, but Zephyr's in a good position outside of this being explosive. Let's keep that in goddamn. Let's keep that in mind, please. Zephyr is just probably not very useful to get teamwork, because unless she can get stunned. Who gets to go? This one thrall gets to go. You could be lit on fire. Do I use the team up or not? Or save that for later? And you could die. You could die. It's respectable odds.
Another
Wow.
hostile down.
I was expecting you to burn to death, really. Yep, I saw this coming.
I've had worse.
Thankfully, it actually helps
Don't let it
Zephyr.
phase you.
That I was not prepared for.
I can still fight.
Stay with us.
Oh yeah, and I still have fan fire, which is kind of nice, but... Which is really good here, because maybe I could just fan fire you. Engage you two for another turn. I'm a little bit afraid it doesn't work as I'm... There we go. Well, their highlight, I just don't see the hex on the ground.
Flash going out.
Yeah, you're already disoriented, so... We won't know until your next turn if it worked or not. And that can kill you, especially if 100's the hit and chance of a critical.
Got my target.
So waiting and not burning Verge's banish actually was probably the better choice. As much as I like to swap, it doesn't really help me very much. So maybe I go here and Soul Fire maybe to slow down the Resident. And Zephyr gets to knock out someone else. If not, go after Resident too. Oh, I had a guaranteed hit, but that would not have slowed it down, to be fair. So Overdrive Serum seems like the right choice here, because they're going to be coming in waves next. So I should be able to manage it if I do it right, without exploding cars, keep in mind. That's the caveat. The Resident is not also stunned or disoriented. But now, Verge, you can't do much there. You can't even hit anyone else. I like this position for Verge because, again, as we saw, he can overwatch both these arcs, which can be really useful.
On the way.
And he has Dragon Round, so he can do a good... yeah, he has a really good chance of killing him. But he loses the crowd source. Oh, he lives, but... Fire. Okay.
That nearly broke me.
I'm fine with that.
Stay focused.
Although, they're refusing to attack Zephyr.
Surrender.
Which shows I'm not really getting much value, am I, of that?
Popping and blocking.
Now, I don't want to stun you yet. Or at least bash you. Because I want to keep that charge for something more valuable.
Target down. Don't see movement.
Although, again, everything is basically 8 health, so it's almost impossible to get what I want. Which is a one-shot hit with Carrot by himself. But he could do a lot of damage to multiple targets and set up for something. There's just no reason to swap with anyone, is there? Outside of getting Carrot his max charge.
Trading places.
Could have made it here.
So I'm wondering if I just overwatch. Because I have the shield, I should be okay. And that way it doesn't trigger the second part. I just wouldn't know where to put Zephyr. Since she doesn't benefit from very much outside of maybe adjusting her turn order a bit. And I have a free reload. I don't need to do a preparation yet. I want to argue. It's not a perfect Overwatch position, but at least he can cover like 2 arcs and at least shoot someone. And just in case, I'll just aim it like this, although, there you go, that looks better. It's not going to be needed now, though.
The path is clear.
I want to get that shield charged, though, if he doesn't die.
Target's gone.
Nice tally.
Reinforcements happen after Verge, okay. So shield on you. Can't really get a good Overwatch arc.
Reducing profile.
Zephyr can't do a whole lot besides hopefully get to go before some of them do. So I want to put her in the best spot possible for protection. Which we know is not over here. If I put her here, maybe she can go wherever she wishes. Maybe. She can't do much else though, so just end her turn. And I do want my Overwatch. So where's my best position Overwatch? It's not that great, but so long as they can get their shot, that's all I could truly ask for.
I will
That's all.
fire if they
But if they flank
reposition.
behind me, then not much I could do.
The stream of sound has ebbed away.
So if I could shoot him, then it's worth it. Wow. Okay.
One less to worry about.
That's why he was knocked out. So without a doubt, that was definitely worth it. And I'm not going to get my charge because they're going to survive, but we have teamwork still. We're in good shape. And Zephyr can just crowd control and knock him out.
Thought I had it.
I do not want to be anywhere near the vehicle with what we learned already. But at least this knocks out the first wave easily.
Dropped him.
Ouch. Looked like it hurt.
Now, I kind of want to do that again because it does cover 2 entry points. Maybe not perfectly, but it covers 2 entry points. Which you can't really say no to.
Low on ammunition.
You can still Overwatch, that's all I need. And save the free reload for a potential banish. Okay, so it's going... I think it's going the same wave format as before.
Torture her.
I don't know if that's true or not, though. So I think I don't know if Zephyr will get her crowd control up if I let her go and then teamwork with her. And almost everyone's shielded. And it does not look like you get a flank, and that's a terrible spot to go, even if you do have a shield. And you have no charge, so there's no point in really trying to attack, but... Because what are your odds to hit? Your odds to hit are really good already. So maybe you can go here and just shoot. Not perfect, but it's good. And you burn to death in 2 turns, so... This is where I'm really curious about crowd control. If I teamwork with her. So let me try hitting them. And then you just parry. Disoriented. I'll take that. And you're likely going to take a parry hit. So disorient means nothing. And then Shelter can do what Shelter does best. Mess with their turn order.
Position.
And now you're exposed to Verge as well, which is kind of nice. Do I even need the Soul Fire? Because you're pretty much... Well, that kind of answers my question, but we can subdue. So I don't have to worry there.
Subdue the target.
So what I can do is, if I could stupor him, maybe I could just Overwatch again. If I get the 2-point stun, that is. Alright, so I can ignore you with Verge. And try again with the Overwatch.
1 angle covered.
Okay, so it was the same order as the before, from what I'm learning. And you're just dead.
We are the thin
Simply
dead.
put. Oh. Yeah, he even said something about being dead. So he agrees with me. So you have a shield, we have teamwork. You're just not going to hit very hard, and you're just gone. We don't have to worry about you. Can I just... Yeah, I can bash with just a blue move, so... Shield on Zephyr.
Now that's protection.
Go in for your bash. And try and draw your fire a bit. We can't get complacent. We still have to worry. We'll still have to worry about our other friend too. Oh, and that's as far as I can go. So he gets to live. He doesn't get to. Well, he doesn't get to be taken prisoner. He suffers a worse fate. And I can live with that. Oh yeah, I forgot you're still alive too. The one down below. Bit of a mistake, but we have shields still. Yeah, the shield's just gonna take the hit. I'm fine. More shields, thank you. Now, nothing I can do about him, is there? Although Zephyr can just parry that, so I'm not really worried, but... I would love if I could just swap positions. Oh, I could swap positions with you, that's fine. Sort of. Maybe it's not as great as I make it sound, but... We could seal the deal on you, but... Not a guaranteed hit. Not that it matters, I think we met our quota.
Reflect on your choices.
So we got enough prisoners.
No ammunition remains.
So I can knock you out. If I want, and I have teamwork still, so... Why not take advantage of that? Oh, and I have to reload, so by all means, reload.
Ammunition restored.
And we have Banish still, so you know what to do here. Nighty-night. One shot was all we needed, but let's overdo it.
1 less hostile.
Good hit.
Oh, I can't reach him. Boo. I tried to be fancy and I couldn't get it.
Shifting position.
Now, how much you want to bet Zephyr can't reach either? Oh, well, we'll take him out either way. Oh, and there's still one more there.
Hostile out of play.
I keep forgetting about him. Zephyr could have reached them, but couldn't reach the one back. Silly me. Silly, silly me. That was my own dumb fault. I'm playing with my food too much, I suppose, but even then, this is easily much better than it was in the last mission. Simply because of a damn
Azure
exploding...
fades into silver.
A simple exploding truck screwed me over. Not much I could do about that, sadly. I don't
Shield
think,
charged.
anyway. And I could swap and then subdue.
Changing locale.
Cool.
Night night, buddy.
Arrested the hostile.
Well, that was easily a rough mission, wasn't it? Just because of that one little mishap I didn't realize was going to be that big of a threat. The AI is definitely smart, but dang, am I bitter about that situation.
Great work. We have the Prodigy on the run, and with far fewer places to escape.
So she'll probably talk about this next, so we'll worry about that when it happens. And we got two
Looking
more...
for lands of adventure? Or just something for the little ones? Come on down to the Thought Bubble. We're located 3 blocks from the square in City 31. Graphic novels from the old world and the new. Come see what everyone's thinking about.
I am really happy about this, despite how frustrating that was. It pays off. Okay, we get Puppeteer. Verge mind controls all enemies in the neural network. The effect only lasts for the remainder of the turn. Okay. I like mind control, I'm just curious how exactly it works. Mind controls them, so I assume I get 2 movement points. An amazing ability could be incredibly tricky to pull off, but at least... Ooh, you know what I wonder? If I have them in my neural network when they're knocked out, do they get back up like zombies? That sounds really damn exciting to me. I don't know if it works that way or not. I would love to have my own size zombies. Even if they're technically just knocked out. What about you? Supercharge. Carp spends all stored charges and increases the primary weapon damage of all allies while placing a hollow target effect on all enemies. Ooh. The duration of the effect increases with charge spent. Okay. So we can have 3 turns of a buff to everyone, which sounds fun. More of a support ability than a tank ability, but I'll go with it. I will definitely go with it. And we got 2 more principal agents as a result of that. So that leaves us with what? Shelter, Zephyr, and who else needs to get their leveled up? Shelter. And, oh my, are they really the only 2 left? Wow. Well, we're doing incredibly good here. I am happy with that immensely. Although, Godmother's special operations kind of unneeded now, it feels like. Now, Axiom's on training for another 4 days, so we can't replace him with Carp yet. So I'm going to take Torque out on special operation. For what, though? Free field teams, I think. Sounds good.
Until we have a global financial system, City 31 requires hard currency. Fortunately, so does the Progeny. We believe they're nearly out of money. Discover how they plan to replenish it.
Alright. So this is nice and simple, because I can negate both of these. And get a bunch of intels of rewards from what we learned, so... Negate that. Reduce unrest, so... I can reduce all of these, basically. Which one do I prefer most? Hard to say because I don't know where next mission is going to be. So I wonder if I hang on to this for next turn or next day. I want to try and get the most out of this. So I think I'll commit to that. And let's see. Research will be done next day. We have more intel, or we will have more intel. So let's just go over here and get our next field team. Unrest has risen to 2. Huh.
Chimera Squad, I'd like you to meet a ghost. During the war, he went by Sovereign. He ran the Shrike network and oversaw their transformation to the mercenaries we know today.
Oh. So we
I thought nobody was in charge of Shrike.
So did I, but that's what Advent thought when Shrike was a resistance network.
Is he our connection to Atlas?
Maybe he is Atlas, or maybe he's dead. Until we know, he remains a person of interest.
That's an interesting thought. If he's also Atlas, we'll need to finish with the Prodigy first, but... And we got master-crafted
Sheriff,
shotgun, or...
Your mind is... I have never experienced anything like it.
Thanks, man. Good to know I'm a one-of-a-kind clone.
You broadcast what you think, as you think it.
Doesn't everyone?
Rarely. Communication often requires layers of caution, self-delusion, and mutually agreed-upon deception.
Sounds like a lot of work. I'd rather say what I mean so I can get to the important stuff.
And that is?
The sunrise, waffles, laughter, wood smoke, you know, living.
I am beginning to understand you.
Carop. Continue being naive and learning the wonders of the world, while dealing with terrorist organizations or at least petty thugs. So, let's get our armor, since the amount of damage they can do is terrifying, so... And I need something to do with all this Illyrium, after all. And we got plenty of money as well. New supply items. Yes, please. Although I'm going to have to do that again anyway, aren't I? Because we have missions to do. Multiple missions that I was not prepared for. These 2 missions I'm kind of okay with, because it gives me breathing room. Which means I would probably have to do this mission here, and that's part of the reason why I should have hung on to Vigilance, because then it gave me a little more freedom. That's the one downside of doing that every time it's off cooldown. Either way, I'm just going to do one mission today, because that was a bitter way, or a really terrible way to have to lose that mission. Thank you everyone for watching. I will see you next time.